Okay, Rick, let's talk about the future.
Sure.
In the next 10 years. You'd mentioned that it's 10 years since Hurricane Katrina, and we've seen a lot of change since then.
Yes.
What are the top 3 changes that you think will be happening because of green building, or that will be the new normal in green building by 2025?
First of all, I have to say, because we live this every day, we are moving to a performance society. And we are also, and I'll count this as number 2, we are also moving towards a society that values health and wellness. And where the intersection of those things meet, where our new ARC system, which is the new platform for what we were calling the lead dynamic plaque, which is this electronic interface that helps people truly understand in real time where the building is performing in the areas of transportation, water, energy, human experience, and waste management. And when you talk about that human experience area, the health and wellness part of this thing, I do see a day in the near future, we'll get the lawyers to sort it all out ahead of time, but people will walk into their offices wearing some kind of Fitbit. And maybe it's voluntary. Maybe your office basically gives you an extra day off a year, or some discount on your insurance or something, whatever. But the bottom line is, this Fitbit, when I walk in, will tell the system, how did I sleep last night? How many steps did I take today or yesterday? Not as a kind of cloak and dagger way to get to somebody's insurance history, blah, 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 but as a way of saying, you got a lot of good meetings on your agenda for today. You didn't sleep well last night. You didn't walk far today. You're probably, based on your heart rate, you've had your 3rd cup of coffee already. So maybe the building has the ability to compensate. So your blinds tweak just a little bit, giving you a little bit less harsh sunlight into the room. The thermal comfort is raised or lowered based on the temperature and what you need. The air quality, the damper opens, pushing in some more fresh air from the outside. And maybe the active noise cancellation ramps itself up, because what you don't need right now is a lot of harsh sounds from the street. And ultimately, it starts respecting you as a human. I mean, this sounds like, Tom Cruise Minority Report. Mm-hmm. But I believe, think of where we are today. I mean, our entire lives are our smartphones versus, 15 years ago, when you could have never even imagined that. So I think we will move to that place where our technology, our understanding of buildings and places make a big difference. Everything we do will be evaluated in the context of us being part of a global community. And therefore, we will finally be able to get off of this carbon issue as if it's not our fault, or we're going to kill the economy by not allowing us to pump more carbon into the atmosphere. And I think that where we will get to that point will be a lot of great examples of how you can have extremely strong businesses that have happy employees, that have huge connection to economic development in the places where they do business, in their cities where they live, and ultimately produce infinitely less carbon, and start thinking more thoughtfully on every level about how manufacturing is done, how transportation is done, and ultimately what we leave to our children. I really think we're getting there. We'll never get there without making the strong business connection as well. And so those are my 3 or 4 or 11 things.
That looks like a great 2025. I look forward to living in that 2025. And I'm sure I'm speaking for all of our viewers. Everybody is excited to have a part of that and to help move green building and all of the great benefits that will come with it forward. Thank you so much, Rick Fedrizzi, for being with us today at Seventh Wave.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.